Hey guys, today very few people have turned up. What happened? Hey guys, today very few people have turned up in today's class. Any idea what happened? Would you send the link or informed about the class? Okay, I'll get it checked because don't have any person for the same. We have a particular volunteer who handles that for us. Maybe they were not aware or what happened. I don't know. Nevertheless, ठीक है यार, ये सब तो होता रहता है. um, ठीक है, अभी लोग कम है तो क्या किया जाए? What should we do? Let's do one thing for today. If you guys have any questions or queries about anything, ठीक है, गर्लफ्रेंड छोड़ दी, पढ़ाई नहीं हो रहा, सिलेबस नहीं पता चल रहा, क्या पढूं, कहाँ पे फोकस करूं, any question or queries that you guys are having, ask me. Okay, I think so. Very few people are going to come in today's class. I don't want the class to be a dull one for you guys. So if you have any questions or queries, ask me. Okay. Well, I will not take any attendance for today. If you guys want to go, you can go. Okay. As I don't want to make you guys sit here and not like there are few people, so I will not be able to teach a lot as well. So in the meanwhile, if you have any questions or queries, you can ask me. I will help you guys out with the same. Okay. I want to do full stack. How can I start? Uh, an amazing question, Mrs. Dolphy. What I will help you out with that. Okay. Anybody who wants to do full stack, okay. Now there are three career paths that you can actually take. First one is go with an MNC. Okay, I want to end it up at an MNC itself. That is my first goal. Second one is join a good startup, good paying, high paying startup itself as a full stack developer or whatever the case is. And the third thing is I want to do freelancing. Okay, these are the three things that is there after you have learned full stack development. Now, if you are aiming for months, want to go with an MNC itself. I don't want to go with a startup. I don't want to go with freelancing. Then in that case, data structures and algorithms and competitive programming is a must. No matter how great you are at full stack development, if you are not good at data structures and algorithms, if you are not good at competitive programming, you'll not be able to get into an MNC. Let me make this very clear for you guys. Okay? But if I want to get into a startup or freelancing, the best way of learning full stack web development is first take up any course. Okay, go on YouTube. Okay, do HTML, CSS, JavaScript, do a little bit of jQuery, do a little bit of Tailwind CSS, Bootstrap CSS, make some personal portfolio projects, and don't do shitty as personal portfolio projects. Try to create something unique, try to create something that's good, then learn MERN stack development, MongoDB, Express, Node.js. Okay. Um, oh, my heart is fading. Ah, hey, I will die. I don't know what is happening. Okay. If I die on the stream, make sure that somebody is told to take care of Susie. Okay. It's fading a lot. Okay. So, and React.js, of course. Then make some projects. Okay, you can just go on YouTube and search for clone projects itself. Create some unique clones, for example, Spotify clone or maybe Netflix clone, end-to-end clone itself of some good websites. Okay, Uber clone is one of the best ones that I've ever seen because it integrates a lot of different concepts right over there. I'll suggest Uber or Ola clone or something like that. Okay, that will be my suggestion to you guys. Clones are amazing projects to have initially. Then go further with learning a little bit about cloud computing, AWS, and DevOps. Once you have done that, then decide on some unique projects that you can do. Now, clones are good. Okay, but have at least one or two unique projects under your belt. Maybe create an LMS. Okay, maybe create a particular finance based website itself, okay, that handles transaction and all these kind of crap. Maybe create something again. Just a second, guys, just a second. हाँ भाई. कर देते हैं मतलब, लेकिन अपना प्रोडक्ट ठीक है अभी. कर देते हैं भाई, अगर वो चालू करना चाहता है तो उसने कुछ सोच समझ के ही बोला होगा. चल, चालू कर देते हैं ना भाई. बस मेरे को तू तू 1 घंटा दे, अभी बूट कैंप के बीचों बीच बैठा हुआ हूँ. ठीक है, तो थोड़ा टाइम दे, ठीक है, चल बाय बाय. Okay. Can this be done within 2 years? Oh, amazing question. Okay. So let me tell you a story. This story is a very good. Can we see Susie? Okay. So I think so. I'm not that pretty looking. So you guys sit with Susie in the meanwhile. I will talk to you guys while Susie. Everybody wants to meet you. Aja. कौन है? Susie has destroyed the camera, I guess. Okay, you guys see Susie while I'm talking. Okay. I don't know if she is visible or not. That's Susie. Okay, so like I said, guys, a good question that has been asked to me by Prachi Dolphy is that when I said, okay, these are the things that you need to study while if you want to become a good full stack developer, she asked me a question that was ki, whether like can we do this in 2 years? So I have a good story for you guys. So I had some juniors in my college. Okay, they called me up. I think so around 3 months ago, and they said, "Sir, we want summer internships. Okay, on 2 months internships." I told that dude, I cannot pay you that much, but no issues in that. You can definitely join. So they said, what is the requirement? Okay, and what is the stipend that we can expect? ठीक है यार, तुम लोग मतलब अपने लोग हो. So I'll pay you 30K per month for 2 months. You join us right over here. Okay, you help me build some of my projects. Uh, but what is the knowledge that you are currently having? They said nothing. ठीक है, अभी कुछ नहीं पढ़े हम लोग. ठीक है, no issues in that. I'll give you 2 months. 2 months is more than enough time for you guys to learn MERN stack development properly. More than enough time. 2 months is more than sufficient to learn MERN stack development properly itself. Now, including HTML, CSS, JavaScript, MERN stack, everything you can learn in 2 months. But that is not sufficient to get any internships or any job placements. So I suggested them, you join me right over here. I will give you projects, you work upon those projects. Now, it has been 4 months since that day, since they started learning full stack. Right now, they are one of the best people that I've seen in full stack development. They got their placements. They have decided not to go with their placements. They decided to open their own consulting firm, Blue Bloom consulting firm. I don't remember the name actually. I will have to ask them. But they started to opening the consulting firm 1 month back. They got their first client that has already paid them 9 lakh rupees itself, and so like I said, if you ask me, Mr. Dolphy, that it's 2 months, 2 years enough, it hardly takes you 4 months. It hardly takes you 4 months to get to the point where you are able to get jobs, where you are able to get internships, where you are able to raise your first clients as well. But that takes dedication. It is not as simple as that. It takes a lot of dedication itself. Are you guys able to understand this? Are you guys able to understand this? Please do let me know. What are the top companies hiring for full stack developers? Every single company in the entire world hires for full stack developers. No company in the entire world, there is no company in the entire world that does not require full stack development. Please do try to understand this. Okay. So again and again, I'm trying to explain it to you guys. It's pretty simple. Learn HTML, CSS, JavaScript, learn Merge Stack, do some clones, go towards cloud computing, DevOps a little bit, make your own unique projects. That is how you can go towards full stack development. And it takes 4 months if you're dedicated. These guys were fucking dedicated guys. Okay, I went to with them yesterday night for Kalki movie. Okay, they're still here. And believe me when I say this, even after coming back from Kalki movie, they were sitting with me, they were discussing on topics, they brought their laptops, they were still learning, they're still coding. Okay, it takes a lot of fucking dedication. It is not as if like ki array will sit and will get jobs. Nahi bhai. They sleep for 3-4 hours. They give 1-2 hours to their girlfriends. The rest of the time they are working. They're learning continuously. That is how you get better at it. ML or software engineering, which is better? There is nothing called a software engineering. If you want to become a software engineer, you still have to learn a particular domain, and then the company decides that okay, you are now a software engineer. You don't get to decide all this. Okay, I studied full stack development when I started applying for companies. I got selected as a data analyst. Okay, I was applying as a full stack developer. The company selected me as a full stack developer. My interviews were in full stack development, but I got placed as a data analyst. I worked in the company for a data analyst, so my domain became data analysis itself. Okay. So are you a Telugu guy? No, not at all. I'm not at all a Telugu guy. Sir, while learning OneSci for placements, is it necessary to learn data structures and DBMS? If you want a placement in an MNC, then definitely yes. Hello, sir. I was given a task by a company for internship selection for the process of project manager. I need some tips. Definitely ask me what tips do you need based on upon what you have got. AI and ML roadmap. First of all, don't say AI and ML. There is nothing called as AI and ML. Okay, guys. Okay. Try to understand one thing, guys. Okay, I'm being very clear with this. There's nothing called as AI and ML. Okay. I know many of your colleges. How many of you guys are having AI ML as your domain in your college itself? How many of you guys have AI and ML as a domain in your colleges? Let me know. I'll give you a very khatarnak fact after that. Uh, my heart is paining. I need some water, guys. I need some water. You guys let me know how many of you guys have AI and ML in their colleges. I'll get some water. I don't know why my heart is paining a lot. I will die. भाई 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 मरना नहीं है भाई अभी बाइक चलाना है डेट ah okay, a lot of you guys have AI and ML in their colleges, right? So try to understand this. If somebody says AI and ML, it basically means I'm currently studying let's say I'm currently studying arithmetics and addition. I'm currently studying arithmetics and addition. Arithmetics is the smaller form in a particular part in mathematics that basically deals with your plus, minus, division, multiplication, all these kind of stuff. And addition is a part of arithmetics itself. AI and ML are two tools. Okay, first of all, ML is not even a tool. Okay, it comes under artificial intelligence itself. AI is a very broad spectrum of knowledge that is there, algorithms that is there. A set of those algorithms are called as machine learning, ML. Under machine learning, you are having set of algorithms that are called as deep learning. You use these algorithms to perform multiple stuff. Okay, perform stuff in multiple domains itself. So using these algorithms for vision is called as computer vision. Using these algorithms for understanding natural language is called as natural language processing. Using these algorithms for multiple different stuffs is called as multiple different names. Okay. So these are not separate topics, first of all. Now people say I want to learn artificial intelligence then. Okay, इतना समझ में आ गया, ज्ञान मिल गया. Now I want to learn artificial intelligence. Then I am again like कि हेंचो वापस चुतिया काट रहा है तुम्हारा कोई. ठीक है. Somebody is making a fool out of you because there is nothing called as AI separately. Learning AI separately is like I want to build a car, but I only know how to make tires. गाड़ी बन जाएगी? Tell me about this. I want to make a car. ठीक है? I want to make a car, fully functional car, but I only know how to create tires. Can I make a car, guys? Let me know. Is boot camp on 8:15 have today? Yes. मतलब डिपेंड करता है यार. आज तो फाइनल से, तो if students say that नहीं पढ़ने का है तो अब नहीं पढ़ने का है, but if they say that पढ़ने का है तो पढ़ने का है. So you don't have to, if you want to enter into artificial intelligence, you cannot learn just AI. Okay, you will have to learn data science. Data science is a topic that you will have to learn. Under data science, you are having artificial intelligence, you are having data mining, data pre-processing, data engineering, data analytics, you are having your particular data and deployment, you are having ETL pipelines. All these different things come under that. Okay, can we get placement by just learning front end? Is there any need of back end as well? Prachi, I'll suggest learn full stack development properly, front end, back end, DevOps, cloud computing. Do not focus a lot on back end, DevOps, and cloud computing. Like somewhere around like 15, 20 days you give to these topics, that's more than sufficient. And then focus all your might into full stack front end development. But and in front end development, then you have to be the best. ठीक है, ऐसा नहीं चलेगा कि एकदम चुतिया ऐसा है तब भी. ठीक है, मतलब React.js आना चाहिए, React Native आना चाहिए. You need to know the intricacies, how to optimize stuff and everything. ठीक है, then yes, you can get a very good placements. ठीक है, can we start the class? Very few people turned up today, Abhinav, so we don't have any attendance today. So I'm just taking up some questions from the people itself. So that is the reason why I'm just sitting like this. Sir, is the TypeScript only for Angular? Not at all. It is like everything that you do with JavaScript, you can replace with TypeScript. But I will suggest not to do that right now. Okay, JavaScript is the best. If you know JavaScript, you can later on turn into TypeScript when you enter into a company. Okay. So for companies other than MNCs, does data structures and algorithms is needed? No. But in MNCs, it is. Where can I get best DSA notes? By learning it and creating it on your own, you will get best DSA notes. In what format or way should I present tasks or solutions which impress or increases my chances of selection? The best way of doing that would be an optimized manner. ठीक है, ये बहुत इंपॉर्टेंट होता है इंटरव्यूज में. ठीक है, many people don't understand this, but whenever a company gives you a particular task to complete, you do the task in three formats. ठीक है, one, brute force approach. ठीक है, एकदम shitty ass solution, not very good, and then you write down right over there that this is not the best solution, so I worked upon another solution to improvise upon this. Then you put down a second particular approach, which is a little bit faster, a little bit more better. Then you are again like, but I thought about this a little bit more, I researched about this a little bit more, and then I came up with an even better solution, and that is the final solution that you need to provide. Now this way of working within companies is very much in demand. Okay, that you are able to think about optimizing stuff, that is what they need. That is how you can inspire them. So you know, Q Spider trading Pune, I selected training. Chi, 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 chi. Please don't do that, please. Ashutosh, I'll tell you one thing. So when I started DevTown, right, I came to Bangalore. I was like, "Arey, apna office kholega bhai." But I didn't get time to actually open the office because I didn't had like I didn't quit my job. I was still doing my job. My parents were like, "Job nahi chhodne ka startup ke liye, theek hai? You do this on the part time if you want, but you still have to do your job." Bihari parents, okay. So basic they are like in job. So I started researching about the trading institutes that are there. The worst trading institutes that I saw was this Q Spider and J Spider. I think so. They are both related. I don't know. Hi, the placements are just shit. These guys are learning coding right over there and getting jobs in sales and shit like that. They don't get any jobs. Please stay away from these type of things. I failed in Autodesk virtual placement. How to come back and crack it? Um, First of all, my suggestion would be then increase your skills in Autodesk. Yeah, I'm not an Autodesk guy, of course, but what I can suggest is increase your skill right over there. For placements as full stack developers, we need DSA. If you want to get into MNCs, then definitely yes. How to crack GSoC? Research about the companies that have previously always been a part of GSoC. Don't go for very well-known companies. Okay? If you go for very well-known companies, the competition will be very high. Research about what type of problem statements they have given in the previous GSoCs itself. 1 year before appearing for GSoCs, okay, your deadlines for GSoCs, go into their code base, try to create a reputation on your own, try to solve some easy bugs on their GitHub itself. Okay, do some pull requests, be a very like involved person right over there for a year. Then when they put up their problem statements, try to solve it as soon as possible. Means give a solution for that as soon as possible. A report you will have to submit, and that is how you can get selected into GSoC very soon. When we are training our students at DevTown, we make sure that we are able to train them in GSoC as well. Almost 60% of our batch gets selected in GSoC. I have BSc in IT. Want to do top tech companies like Meta, Apple, Amazon, Google, Netflix. Is my degree enough, or should I get masters to improve my chances? Google. Even if you are having PhD, ठीक है, मास्टर्स के ऊपर भी होता है, PhD होता है, ठीक है, PhD भी अगर है ना, तो भी तुम्हारा चांस जीरो ही है इन सब कंपनीज में जाने के. Do you know why? Because companies don't give a crap about your degree. For them, degree is nothing. For them, your knowledge, your skill set, this is what matters. And if you are aiming for these type of companies, you need to be the best in data structures and algorithms. Average से भी नहीं चलेगा, good से भी नहीं चलेगा, the best in DSA. ठीक है. मैं 3 साल तक डेटा स्ट्रक्चर्स एंड एल्गोरिथम्स करता रहा तो जाके मेरा गूगल में हुआ. 3 साल, 3 years. It took me 3 years of doing DSA continuously every single day for 3-4 hours straight to get into Google. And these companies, Meta, Apple, and Netflix, are above Google in their hiring selections. उधर तो मेरा हुआ ही नहीं. एप्पल में I eventually applied at Apple. I didn't even get selected for the interview call as well. So let me tell you something. You have to be excellent at data structures and algorithms. How much time does it require for DSA with C++? So just doing DSA, it will take you hardly 3 months. Okay, hardly 3 months. Data structures and algorithms with C++. But उसके बाद है ना practice बहुत करना पड़ता है. Like I said, it took me 3 years. It didn't took me 3 years to complete DSA with C++. वो तो 3 महीने में खत्म हो गया. After that, the entire 2.7 years that I spent, that was just practicing it, just going on platforms like Lead Code, CodeChef, and trying to do better right over there. हाँ no. एक सेकंड होल्ड कीजिएगा. अच्छा, ऑफिस से कॉल आया था, कुछ फट गया है. दिखने के लिए बोला है. Okay, please make a complete roadmap along with sources to study for full stack development. Kritika, after 1 month, we are actually going to post everything on our YouTube channel itself, starting from HTML, CSS, JavaScript, jQuery, Tailwind CSS, Bootstrap CSS, to projects, to ReactJS, the entirety of MongoDB, Express, Node.js, to DevOps, cloud computing, in depth, in depth. Everything I think so is we have recorded around 400 hours of content for that, without projects. So this is just like teaching aspect is just 400 hours right over there. So you don't have to worry. We are already doing that for you guys. Okay? Where should I do the internship? Wherever you are able to get the internship. Okay. Who will win today's match? भाई मत पूछो. Last time लगा था इंडिया जीतेगी, but इस बार कोई expectations नहीं है. In which language do I start DSA and how to improve it? Start in either C++ or Java. And to hello. हाँ. Guys, just give me 2 minutes. Okay, I'm getting a lot of calls. Okay. भाई 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 भाई, मेरा एक इंटर्न है ऑफिस में, उसने कुछ कांड कर दिया है। वो अपना प्रोडक्शन में जाके चीजें फट गई है, अब देखना पड़ेगा रात भर बैठ के कि क्या हुआ। ओके, Java or Python, which is best to choose, depends upon what you are choosing it for. If you're choosing it for development, then Python. If you're choosing it for data structures and algorithms, then data structures and algorithms is the best. Java is the best. Okay, DSA alone helps to have placements? Never, never. DSA, then competitive programming, then some domain topic. That is how you can get placements. हाँ, दस एमएनसी में मंस्टा यूज होता है। सी हर्ष, यू ट्राई टू अंडरस्टैंड दैट। तुम जैसे फिजिक्स केमिस्ट्री मैथ्स करते हो, ठीक है, यू डू फिजिक्स केमिस्ट्री मैथ्स इन 11th एंड 12th, वॉट एवर यू स्टडी फॉर जेडब्ल्यू मेंस एंड एडवांस, नथिंग इज यूज्ड इन व्हेन यू गो इनटू कॉलेजेस। कॉलेजेस में 4 साल कुछ नहीं यूज होता। In the exact same way, when you are studying data structure algorithms, competitive programming, and Mernstat, you're just studying that for गेटिंग इनटू अ कंपनी, क्लियरिंग देयर इंटरव्यू, बिकॉज इंटरव्यू का एक सिलेबस है, इंटरव्यू का एक क्वेश्चंस है, उसको कवर करने के लिए तुम पढ़ रहे हो। कंपनी में जाने के बाद वॉट एवर यू स्टडी, इट डज नॉट मैटर, लाइक दे डोंट गिव टू फक्स अबाउट इट। they you study Mernstack, like what happened with me, I studied Mernstack, I entered into the company, they put me into a training of analyst, and I worked for data analytics for almost 4 years of my career. Like they don't give a crap about what you're studying. You're studying that just to cross an interview itself. Always remember that. Can you explain how full stack development works at higher level from coding to cloud computing? No, I can't. That was the first day of the boot camp itself. I already explained that to on a higher level. Okay, just go and watch the day one yesterday's video at 8:15. Just go and watch that. I've already explained it right over there. Tailwind or Bootstrap, which is the best? Of course, Tailwind is the best, but to use Tailwind properly, you will have to first study Bootstrap. Once you study Bootstrap, you know how to use Bootstrap, then it becomes easier and much more convenient to use Tailwind CSS. फुल स्टैक डेवलपर बनने के लिए क्या क्या पढ़ना पड़ेगा? फुल स्टैक डेवलपमेंट बनना पड़ेगा, ठीक है? वो मैंने वीडियो के पहले, इसी आज के वीडियो के पहले मैं बताया था, ठीक है? HTML, CSS, JavaScript, Bootstrap, Tailwind CSS, learn stack properly, then cloud computing and DevOps. In the future, which field, Web3 or AI, do you think will be more in trend and have higher salaries? None of them. Reason being, first try to understand this. The AI पहले तो नहीं होता, data science होता है. Data science में 90% of the salaries are 3 to 6 lakh rupees per annum. 90 भी नहीं, 97% मान के चलो. 3% जो है ना वो थोड़ा हायर पेइंग सैलरीज है, और वहां पे पहुंचने के लिए बहुत गांड घिसना पड़ता है तो जाके पहुंचता है, ऐसा इतना इजी नहीं होता. ज्यादातर सैलरीज इन डेटा साइंस इज 3 to 6 लाख रुपीज पर एनम. एंड वेब थ्री तो बेंचन है ही नहीं, वो फंडिंग ट्राई हुआ, वेब थ्री पूरा डेड हो चुका है अब, तो उसमें तो कुछ भी नहीं है. सर, इज जावा स्टिल इन डिमांड? नो. सो जावा डिमांड में नहीं है, बट जावा इज अ वेरी गुड लैंग्वेज टू स्टडी फॉर डेटा स्ट्रक्चर्स एंड एल्गोरिथम्स. After HTML, CSS, JavaScript, what should I do? Bootstrap CSS, Tailwind CSS, personal portfolio projects, then Learn Stack development. So I'm in third year of computer science and engineering. I've done HTML, CSS, JavaScript. What should I do? DSA or full stack? My college is third tier. Do full stack development then. So Android dev के लिए Java या Kotlin कुछ भी नहीं. Android developers का कोई placements नहीं है भाई. अपना time waste करना बंद करो, ठीक है? Full stack development पढ़ लो, उससे better है. So will it be right for me to take an online full stack development course along with BTech or not? Depends, दीपशिका. देखिए, मेरा सजेशन तो यही रहेगा कि भाई YouTube पे सब फ्री ऑफ कॉस्ट अवेलेबल है. मैंने तो YouTube से ही पढ़ा है. मैंने YouTube से नहीं पढ़ा एक्चुअली, मैंने तो प्रैक्टिकली पढ़ा है सब चीज. बट YouTube पे सब चीज फ्री ऑफ कॉस्ट अवेलेबल है. If you really need a course, then you should have like a particular दिमाग में एक चीज सेट की why do you need that. पैसा पापा मम्मी बहुत बहुत मेहनत से कमाते हैं, डोंट वेस्ट इट. दैट विल बी माय सजेशन. आज के डेट पे आई एम अर्निंग, राइट? इवन स्पेंडिंग 2 rupees, I think 5 times before that. Do I really need to spend this? Is this really needed? Can I manage without this as well? Okay, if you really can't, there is a particular need, then definitely go further with purchasing a course. Otherwise, YouTube pay everything is available free of cost. Okay. In JavaScript, how to use DSA? Please not do DSA in JavaScript. Okay, please don't. Okay. C++ or Java? I chose C++. I did my data structure algorithms in C++, but you guys, anything, both of them are excellent. Full stack development, do we need to learn UI UX? A little bit of understanding about Figma is more than sufficient. You don't need to learn UI UX. You just need to know how to use Figma. Okay? Our professor told us that for placements, data structures, and any language of choice is more than enough. Is it true? Doraemon, then why are they not placed in great MNCs? Most of your professors are teaching data structures and algorithms. Why are they teaching at a job of 50,000 rupees at the age of 50 itself, when my first internship was 80,000 rupees? Like, इट डजंट मेक एनी सेंस, ठीक है? ऐसा नहीं होता. हाँ, ऑन कैंपस प्लेसमेंट्स में डीएसए एंड कॉम्पिटिटिव प्रोग्रामिंग इज मोर देन सफिशिएंट. अ लिटिल बिट एक दो छोटे मोटे प्रोजेक्ट्स इज ओके, बट ऑफ कैंपस में तो बहन जो इससे तो बिल्कुल नहीं होने वाला. डीएसए फॉर पाइथन डेफिनेटली डोंट डू इट, ठीक है? एकदम वाहियात चॉइस. इंटरव्यू में बहुत प्रॉब्लम होगा. Give some tips to build resume. Please don't put any certificates on your resume. Make sure you are having a lot of good projects with explanation right on your resume. If you have done internships, definitely put them on your resume itself. Have some achievements, coding related achievements on your resume. That will be my suggestion. So, which is the best programming language right now to learn? None of them. Okay. You have to be very discreet when choosing what you are learning. Okay. One language. Guys, there is no attendance. You guys can leave. Okay. मैं ऐसे ही बकवास कर रहा हूँ. Okay. There's no attendance right over here today. Very few people turned up in today's class. Okay. So don't think कि ये language करूंगा और placement मिल जाएगा. ऐसा कुछ नहीं होता. ठीक है? You have to select one language for data structures and algorithms, one language for development. These are the two languages that you have to study. For data structures algorithms, choose between C++ and Java. For your development, if you're going with web development, then go with JavaScript. If you want to go with data science, then go with Python. ऐसे सोचना पड़ेगा तुम लोग को. So off campus or sir, off on campus or off campus, which is easy? Of course, on campus is much more easy than off campus. So for off campus placements, is DSA needed? If you're going with off campus placement for MNCs, then definitely yes. No, non MNCs, they don't care about that. They just care about your projects and your internships. Any other questions? Sir, I'm in the second year of my college, third tier with 10 lakhs average package. Should I go for placements or should I go for GATE or MTech? Please don't do that. Just go for placements directly. So to get internships, paid internships is good or not? They tell us we will give training. प्रज्वल देखो, दो टाइप के लोग होते हैं, ठीक है. एक होता है जो capable होता है, he knows everything, he has the knowledge, he has the skill sets to get what he wants. ठीक है, मुझे एक ऐसा इंटर्नशिप चाहिए इसमें कंपनी मुझे पे कर रही हो, तो मेरा वो स्किल सेट होना चाहिए कि कंपनी मुझे पे करे. अगर तुम में वो स्किल सेट नहीं है, तुम्हें नहीं समझ में आ रहा कि क्या पढूं नहीं पढूं कैसे आगे जाऊं, you don't know how to get opportunities, then join a training institute. For example, DevTown even has its own training arm as well. We have our own training arm that is there, that handles the training. I'm one of the mentors right over there. So what we do is, we those students who don't know the path, who don't know anything, they need a lot of guidance, they don't have any opportunities, we give them that, to the level where in DevTown's training, I think so, we are one of the only trainings in India right now that guarantees an internship with top tech companies. We have our partnerships with JP Morgan, Goldman Sachs, Amazon. Okay, we guarantee an internship in students choosing company. Like students choose which company I want to do an internship, and we get them that. So you have to decide if you're capable enough, then you don't have to think about training. Okay, just go for and apply to companies, get an internship. If you're not capable enough, you have to become capable enough. That is how it is there. Okay. So let me know your role in the company. I'm a tech lead. I handle basically three tech teams right now in the company, managing two products right now. So yeah, one of the two products are basically, I cannot reveal that because फिर मेरा boss फंड मारेगा कल देख लिया तो, लेकिन ठीक है. Oh, how to build logic for any programming languages? Practice as much practice as possible. So I'm getting Figma and web development. I need internship for training, but they say I should do for the job. Please, I need internship for training, but which way should I do for the job? Please help me, sir. Okay, so if you have done that web development and Figma, try to apply to some companies. Try to showcase your portfolio to some of the people out there on LinkedIn. Try to get some opportunities. We apply to companies on LinkedIn, on Google. Okay, approach people on LinkedIn. That is the way of getting a particular internship in the early days. Cybersecurity, data science, data analyst or full stack, which pays more easy to be placed in companies? None of them. पहले तो easy to be placed तो भाई भूल जाओ. आज के डेट पे कुछ easy नहीं है, कहीं easy नहीं है. Janitor के position के लिए भी लाखों लोग लड़ेंगे. ठीक है, तो easy तो कुछ नहीं है. Which pays more? So full stack development pays the highest on an average. I'm talking about average. Lowest is cybersecurity, and data and science and data analysis is both one of the same itself. I will say it is in the middle. Web dev, Android dev, DSA. DSA you have to do it. Along with that, you have to choose web dev because Android dev खत्म हो चुका है. ठीक है. React done. Next.js or app dev. I don't want to do backend. Uh, do a little bit of backend again, guys. I don't want to do backend. ऐसा मत करो. थोड़ा बहुत करो, छोड़ दो. मैं उसमें बोलूंगा आगे मत जाओ. Basics to intermediate level का knowledge रखो. Backend का भी, cloud computing का भी, DevOps का भी. Meanwhile, front end development में Next.js और React Native अच्छी तरीके से कर लो. ठीक है? Okay. So please give me some tricks to study C++. Now I'm starting to study complete C++. Uh, Very good tip I'll give you guys for studying a programming language. Do not give more than 10 hours to study a language. Do not give more than 10 hours to study a language. If you're studying for 2 hours per day, do not give more than 5 days. If you're studying for 1.5 hours per day, do not give more than 7 days. If you're studying 1 hour per day, do not give more than 10 days. If you are investing any more than 10 hours studying a programming language, you are actually wasting your time. Okay? I want to improve my job prospects with Monstack projects. Any suggestions? Which project should I be the best? Start with clones of good websites. Okay, Amazon clone, Twitter clone, Uber clone, Expedia clone. Then go with some personalized projects of your own, something that you feel passionate about. Okay, if you like music, create a particular website that inspires you related to music itself. If you are passionate about videography, create a online video editor platform itself or something like that. Okay, create one personal project and two clone projects. This is usually the combination that feels right for companies itself. आज attendance नहीं है guys. There is no attendance today. ठीक है, I'm just talking with the students itself. Very few people came to today's class. That's why portfolio project is very shitty. ठीक है, have one portfolio project. Do not consider that as a project. That is just making for yourself. That's it. Okay, how to improve communication skills? So what I did, I'll tell you guys that in my childhood I was very shitty at communication. Even right now I'm not very good at it, but I've improved it. So as you're able to see in the background, I have a very small bookshelf right over here. So at my home, at my parents' home, I have more than I think so 1,500 books. Like I love to read books. Okay. So what I used to do is I used to take up books. I used to read one particular chapter of that book itself. I used to sit in front of the mirror, close that particular chapter, and I used to just look in the mirror and summarize the entire chapter in English. What did I learn? What happened in this chapter? And slowly and steadily doing this, I think so it took me almost 1.5 months. My communication skill set became a little bit better. So that is how I'll suggest you guys to make it better itself. Will there be a the back in class? Absolutely yes. But if the students say that today there is finals and everything, then that depends. Like if they're not ready for that, then it's fine. I'm pursuing engineering and cybersecurity. Should I do to get extra to get a good package? Drop out of cybersecurity. I'll suggest. If you're not from a very good college, drop out of cybersecurity and start learning full stack development. Otherwise, if you are from a good college, you are already in cybersecurity, learn a little bit about backend development and the loopholes around backend development itself. That will help you get better at it. Is it mandatory to learn all programming languages? Absolutely not. It is mandatory to learn just two programming languages for placements. Okay? सर एआई को हम फुल स्टैक में कैसे यूज कर सकते हैं any course should do or we should use it automatically after doing full stack. Just do full stack properly itself, Prajwal. Once you have done that, just come to me. ठीक है, on अभी तो मेरा Instagram बंद है, but come to me on LinkedIn. I'll help you out with that. ठीक है, you're looking like a wow. Thank you so much. I hope so that girlfriends also feels the same way. Girlfriends, girlfriend. ठीक है, पिट जाऊंगा भाई. Okay, so can you please suggest what skills should we learn for placements, data structures and algorithms, computer programming, and one domain topic? How do I edit a task in React? I'm displaying the existing task on when I click the edit button. When I save it, it should modify the existing task and not add a new task. For that, we'll have to create a button on the task itself to modify that. And once you do that, you will have to pass on the like knowledge back upwards to the tree and then refresh that particular components once again. So that is how it should be handled. So I like cybersecurity and cloud in general. Can you suggest how can I get placements in the same by not doing cybersecurity? See, cybersecurity में एक बहुत बड़ा problem है guys. Like I said, DevTown has a training arm on its own, right? We started training in data science, full stack, and cybersecurity. Data science has some 98% placement ratio. Full stack had 100% placement ratio. The placement ratio of cybersecurity was 62%. And in that as well, most of the students were getting placed in data science. Okay, cybersecurity में companies don't want to hire freshers a lot. They want to hire experienced professionals. Professionals who are already working in full stack, who are interested in cybersecurity, who have knowledge in cybersecurity, they hire those type of people. So cybersecurity के लिए you have to first go into full stack development, continuously do cybersecurity in the sidelines, make good projects, and then get placed into cybersecurity. This is how it happens. Okay, so इसलिए. Sir, can you suggest to me what can you do for software developer, full stack developer? Again, you don't have that option. You have to do full stack development or data analytics. कंपनी डिसाइड करती है कि तुम सॉफ्टवेयर डेवलपर बुलाऊंगा मैं तेरे को या फिर मैं तेरे को फुल स्टैक डेवलपर बुलाऊंगा. जैसे तुम्हारे दोस्त होते हैं ना, तुम्हें नाम से बुलाएंगे या गाली से बुलाएंगे, वो उनके ऊपर डिपेंड करता है, वो उनके मूड के ऊपर डिपेंड करता है. वैसे ही कंपनी के ऊपर डिपेंड करता है कि वो तुम्हें सॉफ्टवेयर डेवलपर बुलाना चाहते हैं या फुल स्टैक डेवलपर बुलाना चाहते हैं. तुम्हारे पास वो ऑप्शन नहीं है. ठीक है. Portfolio project using HTML, CSS, JavaScript is it okay or not? Not at all okay. Not at all. Okay. और तुम्हें फुल स्टैक डेवलपर बनने का और तुम्हारा पर्सनल पोर्टफोलियो प्रोजेक्ट एचटीएमएल सीएसएस जावास्क्रिप्ट से बना हुआ है तो बेटा नहीं है. ओके. Are closed projects generally accepted by companies? Absolutely yes, man. Absolutely yes. Two clone projects, one own project. क्लोन प्रोजेक्ट का मतलब ये नहीं कि किसी और ने प्रोजेक्ट बनाया है मैं उसको कॉपी पेस्ट करके अपना बना लूंगा. नहीं, क्लोन मतलब कि मैं यूट्यूब यूज कर रहा हूँ, मैं यूट्यूब का क्लोन बनाऊंगा मैं. दैट इज व्हाट आई एम सेइंग. How to make network on Twitter or LinkedIn? By reaching out to people, by talking to them, by making friends right over there. That is how, or making colleagues right over there. ट्विटर का आइडिया नहीं है यार, मैं तो ट्विटर पे हूँ नहीं. मैं सोशल मीडिया से बहुत डिटॉक्स लेके बैठा हुआ हूँ. बहुत टाइम वेस्ट हो रहा था मेरा. तो और टाइम नहीं मिलता यार, मतलब अभी जॉब है, फिर ये डेवटाउन को चलाने का है, फिर मेरे को अपना एक और स्टार्टअप पे काम कर रहा हूँ, उसका दिमाग लगाने का है. टाइम ही नहीं मिल रहा था. पूरा दिन बैठ के मैं रील देख रहा हूँ. उड़ा दिया, इंस्टाग्राम ही उड़ा दिया. तो आई डोंट गो ऑन सोशल मीडिया प्लेटफॉर्म्स अ लॉट. बट या, गूगल को हैक कैसे करें? एचटीएमएल से भाई. तो उस बस तेरे लिए तू ही कर सकता है वैसे, गूगल को हैक कर एचटीएमएल से. ओके. ओके. Will there be another JS session like this from the start? Absolutely yes, man. UI UX for design is right. If there any programming language comes under UI UX, no, not at all. But having a good understanding of programming languages, if you are good at UI UX, is actually very good. So can I be placed by only learning React? No. Can I be placed by only learning Burn? No. भाई ये शॉर्टकट क्यों ढूंढ रहा है भाई? डोरेमोन, लाइफ में शॉर्टकट ढूंढोगे ना, लाइफ तुम्हें शॉर्टकट बना के निकल लेगा. पता भी नहीं चलेगा क्या हो गया लाइफ में. ठीक है. शॉर्टकट मत ढूंढो यार, अपना 100% डालो. तभी तो गेम, when you have some skin in the game, that is when the game is good. वरना कोई और ढूंढो यार. दिस इज नॉट द पाथ फॉर यू देन. ठीक है. बैक एंड क्लास विल स्टार्ट एट 8:15 ना, अभी तो है टाइम, राइट? Sir, AI is good for job. Choose different field. There is no field like AI. You have to do data science. AI is just a very small part of data science. Okay. Can we clone Google? Yeah, absolutely. But backend clone करना थोड़ा difficult है, लेकिन मजा आएगा. Good project cloning Google. But if you are actually doing that paid search and everything properly, तब मतलब clone तो टट्टी है यार. Okay. So from where can I get internship frequently? By having a good network. That is how you can get internships very frequently. Okay. Do you believe that interview is a conversation between two liars? Yeah. The company will be trying to pursue कि बहन से हम बेस्ट है, हम सब टॉप कैंडिडेट्स को लेते हैं. कैंडिडेट बोले हम भी टॉप कैंडिडेट है, दोनों को पता है दोनों झूठ बोल रहे हैं. Okay, that's a very good point actually. Is it enough to because I've been on the both the sides, right? I've been technical interviewer, I've been to interviews, I've taken interviews as well, so I can relate. Okay, so how can I start learning AI learning from which step? After doing Python, NumPy, Pandas, Matplotlib, Seaborn, then a little bit of Power BI, Tableau, then data pre-processing, then data analytics itself. Then you start with artificial intelligence. I downloaded the Spotify crack version in net while installing. Someone hacked my Google, Snap, Instagram accounts. When I changed passwords again, he hacks my password. अरे भाई तुम मत किया करो ना ये सब. हैक वैक वर्जन क्यों निकालने का तुम लोग को? वो सब तो malware के साथ आएगा ही आएगा. Is it enough to study C++ and data structure algorithms for jobs or software developers or for full stack developer? Only if you are from the tier one colleges in India. Only then. From your experience, which field is good for job? I suggest I had a dream, okay? That I got to know about a job in which you have to sleep for 8 hours and they pay you $1 lakh itself or something like that. They are like called as like mattress testers or something, okay? But that was my dream job. I never got to apply for the same. Good college or good laptop? Nothing. I've seen people, I've trained people who didn't even have laptops. They're just dedicated enough. They had a smartphone, that too an MI smartphone. They did their entire coding on that smartphone. They did their interview on that, and they got their placements in Amazon as a front-end React engineer. My college is teaching MATLAB. It is really useful. Absolutely not. I've been support project for 2 years in ATS AB फ्रंट एंड डेवलपमेंट में शिफ्ट करना है. चाहता हूँ क्या करूँ? नो डीएस नॉलेज, नो एक्सपीरियंस ऑन लाइव प्रोजेक्ट्स इन सीटीएस कंपनी. पहले तो किसी को ये बताने की जरूरत नहीं है कि तुम्हारा लाइव एक्सपीरियंस नहीं है. पहला चीज हमेशा ध्यान रखो. दूसरा, कंपनी में अप्लाई करोगे, दे डोंट नो कि तेरे को लाइव एक्सपीरियंस है कि नहीं है. जिन लोगों को लाइव एक्सपीरियंस है उनके साथ एकदम मस्त बीड़ू वाला दोस्ती बनाने के रखने का, सुट्टा मांगे सुट्टा दे देने का है, चाय मांगे चाय दे देने का है, ऐसा दोस्ती बना के रखने का है। भाई तू क्या कर रहा है नहीं कर रहा है डेली बेसिस पे मुझे बता, इनसाइड आउट नॉलेज रखो कि वो जो लाइव प्रोजेक्ट पे काम कर रहे हो वो क्या क्या कर रहे हैं वहां पे, और बेटा फिर अप्लाई करो वो नॉलेज को लेके अलग अलग कंपनीज में, थोड़ा डीएसए भाई कर ले, ठीक है, स्पेशली लीड कोड से कर, क्योंकि एक्सपीरियंस वाला बंदा है, लीड कोड ज्यादा हेल्प करेगा तेरे को। कंपनीज में अप्लाई कर, कंपनीज जब पूछे क्या कर रहा था तो बेटा उसने जो जो चीज तेरे को बताया है ना वहां पे वो पेल, ये मत बता कि तू बेंच पे था, ठीक है। जैसे एक बंदा बोला, एन इंटरव्यू इज बेसिकली टू लायर्स ट्राइंग देयर बेस्ट टू लाई, ठीक है, दैट इज हाउ यू डू इट। इसको गलत वे में मत लेना, ठीक है, बट हाँ यही है। यार मेरे को भी तू पता चले जय तो मेरे को बताना यार, मेरे को एक बार जिंदगी में माइट्रस टेस्टिंग वाले के लिए अप्लाई करना है। ओके। As a fresher, do companies really focus upon your CSS responsive design techniques and not just your JavaScript or React.js skills? They will overall look over your project. ऐसा नहीं है CSS खोल के दिखाना, ना ना, ओवरऑल प्रोजेक्ट क्या है, कैसे टेक्नोलॉजीज यूज किए आपने, कैसा बनाया है आपने, कितना रिस्पॉन्सिव है, कितना अच्छा है, कितना फास्ट है, क्या क्या टेक्नोलॉजीज इंटीग्रेट किए हैं, क्यों ये टेक्नोलॉजीज तुमने चूज किए, टेलविन क्यों चूज किया, बूटस्ट्रैप क्यों नहीं चूज किया तुमने, रिएक्ट क्यों चूज किया, एंगुलर क्यों नहीं चूज किया तुमने, क्या बोलते हैं रूबी ऑन रेल्स क्यों चूज किया, ये क्यों नहीं चूज किया, दैट इज व्हाट दे नीड, ठीक है। How many years of experience do you have in full stack development? What is the current job roles? So I'm a tech lead. Like I said, I'm currently managing 3 tech teams, छः लोगों का, and I'm managing 2 products, not projects. And years of experience in full stack development, I have 2 years of experience in full stack development. मेरा major तो time data science में ही गया है। What are your plans for your next role in your career? Job छोड़ने का है, startup करने का है। But that is a different startup that I'm currently working on. I want to raise funds for that, but I don't have time. So देखते हैं क्या होता है। चलो guys, we'll end the class right over here. Again, today's class don't have any kind of like attendance. ठीक है, we'll meet so and we'll end the boot camp right over here. Next boot camp भी है भाई, उधर भी जाके मेरे को पूछने का है उनसे कि भाई अपना क्रिकेट देखने का है या फिर क्लास लेने का है। चलो तो थैंक यू सो मच गाइस, बाय बाय, बाय बाय, बाय बाय।